This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. We've got Murray. Bulldozer is out there with Jokic. Then it's Porter. And it's Jennings in at the 2 guard. And for the Grizzlies, in the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. Jackson is out there with Jordan. And it's Madison in at the 5. And these teams have had different stories so far in the NBA Cup. Greg, one is undefeated. The other is under 500 in these games.
Yeah, so that 3-0 team has major motivation, right? They want to keep the momentum going, but don't sleep on their opponent. They want to win to register some positive momentum and also focus on the regular season.
Now here's Jennings. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. And a wide open look for Porter. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Porter's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Nuggets. Jennings against Morant. The floater rejected by Jennings, and they get it back. Jennings against Morant. Clock at 4. That shot off. Great D that time from Jennings. The Nuggets on offense. It's a 3-point game. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
A 3-pointer is right on target.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. I asked him what's the hardest thing about facing Nikola Jokic. He said the way he controls the game at the offensive end. He keeps everyone involved. He's a great scorer, and you have to keep him off the offensive glass. It's a tall order, all of it. Guys?
Thanks, David. Lowry dishes to Porter. Jokic with a screen on Morant. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Memphis ball. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Boy, his ball handling skills for a guy of his size and the creativity he plays with. Just remarkable when you watch Jokic do his thing.
Morant kicks to Jordan. Lobs it up for Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Jennings taking his time here. And here's Jokic outside. And it's Madison with the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here on free throw coming up.
And here's a guy that's not in coast flow. Jackson's going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the night.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
On the free throw, no good.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Smart kicks to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. Last time they met was in Denver.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Murray, good.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Madison. Now Jordan. Drills the three-pointer. Jordan's got a couple of threes now in the first for Memphis.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Murray. His last outing, he had 8 points. And here's Jokic. Back to Murray. Shoots over Morant. Murray, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Porter with it. Out guarded by Smart. Three-pointer, Lowry. That one's not going to go. We've got a timeout call by Taylor Jenkins. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Jackson. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. What a recent stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Jackson has the open look. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
And now a look at the numbers for Jaren Jackson. Some impressive play from him over the last month. He's averaging 11 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Jokic with it. He also had a big impact in that win against the Suns. There's Jennings with the three. And it's Madison with the rebound. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Outside Jackson. Here's Madison. He's covered by Murray. Madison, the pass to Smart. Shoots over Jennings. And another miss by Memphis. And so Lowry will bring it up for Denver. Pass to Murray. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Fades back. The Nuggets with another miss. Jokic has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Jackson kicks to Morant. Here's Madison. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Lowry's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To end the cold streak. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And, man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career. And now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. To take a look at the Grizzlies, this is probably their last game in the NBA Cup. They have a 1-2 record in the group stage.
Look, outside of them winning tonight and getting a bunch of help, I can't quite see them getting to the quarterfinals.
And then for the Nuggets, they have steamrolled through the NBA Cup so far, with 3 straight wins to start the competition.
And with this being their last game of the group stage, they want to keep it rolling, right? Going into the knockout phase, undefeated gives a team a lot of motivation to take home the trophy.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix. Pass to Morant. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got the endless confidence in his ability.
Murray, the pass to Lowry. Back to Murray. Porter looking it over. Lets it go with a 3. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Murray against Morant. And it's Denver with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis leading. Pass to Madison. Inside. Here's Morant. Shakes him. And it's good on the way-in. Morant's got 5 points so far.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Some changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for the Bulldozer. Santi Aldama comes in for Jackson. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant. Here is Watson. Back to Gordon. Johnson sets the screen for Gordon. Shoots over Aldama. And it's Gordon missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. And it's time for an injury report.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Grizzlies, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. Now, it's an unfortunate blow to them so early on in the season. We'll see how this team responds moving ahead. Kevin, back to you.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Aldama with the rebound.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second in opponent points per game. And also, they show up top 5 in team rebounding. It's definitely a priority for their coach, which makes it a priority for the team.
And the defense you brought up, holding opponents to the lowest shooting percentage in the league, we can't even begin to describe how hard they are to break down. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Williams. How does the development, Greg, of role players affect the team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, and that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there, structural players, critical.
Now, here's Holmes. Still yet to score. Back to Gordon. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Aldama. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
It's obvious Gordon has worked on this part of his game over the years, and you can see the fruit of that labor.
Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Pippen. With the teardrop. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Nuggets trail by 3. Watson with it. Now, here's Holmes. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, you've got to give Gordon the ball when he's down inside. I mean, he can really score it in there.
Pass to Edey. Williams kicks to Pippen. Here's Aldama. From deep three-point land. Not going to go that time.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Aaron Gordon. How last month turned out for him, he's getting around 8 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
That one drops. He ties it up. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Wells is checked in. That one is no good.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Down low, Williams buries it down low. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Watson kicks to Holmes. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Back to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad, because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And here are the Nuggets now, trailing by 2. Now here's Watson, still scoreless. Gordon a screen, and here's Johnson outside, gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Pass to Edey. Here's Wells. 58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Nuggets now on offense. Pippen with the steal. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. Aldama can't hit. Now here's Watson, guarded by Pippen. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Williams. Floats it up for Williams, and finished off by Williams.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And so here's Denver, following the score by Memphis. To the middle. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Boy, you look at Gordon, he is cut up now. Fantastic at being able to overcome physical defenses because of his own physicality.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
Here's Pippen. Outside Jordan. Outside for Pippen. From downtown. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for the Nuggets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Johnson is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Brown. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Holmes in at the 5 down low.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Murray. Outside, Porter fires the 3. The shot, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Jordan, that's for 2. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the leaner.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Kevin, Jamal Murray is built for clutch situations. Coach Michael Malone said, I know a lot of guys are pretty good in the regular season, but when the stage is at its biggest, Jamal seems to step up and perform. He's a guy that thrives in the moment, never afraid of it. You can't say that for a lot of players. Kevin?
Well, you're so right. He isn't afraid of anything. David, he is big time. Thank you. Here's Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really love seeing this from Porter Jr. The more aggressive he is, the better he plays.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Wells. And a switcher also for Denver. Jokic is checked in. And Porter drops them both. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Second shot opportunity. Madison the pass to Jackson. Here's Jerome over Brown. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Jerome's got 5. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Outside, Porter. Fires the 3. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release in deep range, too.
Morant against Murray. Morant outside. Floats one. Rejected by Murray. Morant against Porter. Shoots over Morant. Again, the Nuggets score.
And you know Porter Jr.'s teammates are just loving the role he's on, and they're going to do everything they can to keep him rolling.
Now Morant. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
Denver leading by 6. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. And they are top 10 in steals. This is a team that will cause turnovers if you're inefficient with the basketball.
That top 5 assist ranking you brought up, Greg, it shows the kind of chemistry this team has. They don't get caught up in individual play. They're all working together.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Jaren Jackson's checked in for Memphis. Vince Williams comes in for Jordan. And Porter drops them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That's good from Morant.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jennings is checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Nuggets leading by 5. Here's Strother. And another miss by Denver. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Pass to Strother. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Porter, no luck.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Jerome. He's got 5. Outside Williams. Morant with the screen on Jennings. Just 4 to shoot. Williams can't hit. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Lowry against Jackson. And the basket by Lowry. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
All right, a chance here to check out the stats for Morant. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. Right around 21 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Jackson finds Morant. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Memphis no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Left side, Porter. Pass to Strother. Now Jennings fires the 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss. And it's the Nuggets ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. Porter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another. It matters.
And Porter Jr. is a gifted scorer. I mean, one who possesses really good size and length that makes it hard for defenses to reel him in.
And Memphis making a change here. Smart's checked in. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Denver. He's off on the second.
It's clear. Here in the second period, he's made a concerted effort to attack and get himself to the line.
Pass to Jerome. And the rejection by Lowry. And here is Murray. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Lowry with the ball. Five on the clock. Back to Murray. The 19-foot shot goes back up. And the layup good by Lowry. Lowry's got 6 points.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Smart. To halt the run. Buries the long-range jumper. Smart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. 10-point lead. They host the Spurs after this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Porter inside. Jackson on him. And he recovers it. Murray looking around. Back to Porter. Fires the three. Connects from three-point range. Porter's got the lead up to 13 now for Denver.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey comes in for G.G. Jackson. And Pippen subbed in for Ty Jerome. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Nuggets. Christian Brown comes in for Murray. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Williams passes to Jackson. And it's blocked. Now here's Watson, guarded by Smart. And it's Gordon missing. Memphis has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Jackson up top. Pass to Pippen. Lots of room. And it's Denver with the rebound. Lowry's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Brown, the pass to Lowry. Here's Strother. Scoreless thus far. Lowry dishes to Gordon. And the rejection by Jackson. There's Williams driving the lane. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. That's now 8 points for Williams. Here's Strother. Outside Lowry. Some changes for Memphis. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And Wells is subbed in for Vince Williams. And Denver also making a switch. Holmes checked in. Watson with it. Pass to Brown. Count the basket. Brown's got his first 2 points of the night.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Now here's Pippen. Now Smart. White block shot. Strother grabs the miss. Denver leading by 13. To the inside. A steal. Inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
1 shot.
Free throw good from Aldama. The Nuggets have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%. And here's Watson. To the paint. Johnson inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First in points off turnover. And they're second in the league in field goal percentage against. They have been dominant on that end, and boy, do they do a great job of closing out on shooters and locking down the lane.
I think their points off turnover ranking is most telling. They don't just force mistakes. They punish mistakes. They go for the throat. And the first one drops. Jordan's checked in for Marcus Smart. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Pippen outside. Down low, puts it up. Jordan. Denver grabs the miss. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot in our locker room. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
You can't put a price on it, David. Thank you. Now, here's Pippen. And another miss by Memphis. Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
Here's Wells following the score by Aaron Gordon. And Jordan throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Here's Gordon following the score by Memphis. Six on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. At the break in the action, time for a rundown now of the most accurate shooters at small forward over the last 10 games. You look at Johnson, you know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
And that tells you about their ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively. I mean, because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of a percentage.
That's accurate, but you can't do what they've done without a superb outside shot as well. I mean, that's not a problem for this group. They certainly can drain the jump shot.
The free throw drops for Gordon.
Aaron Gordon has a special combination of athleticism and size, and I think his skill set is perfectly tailored for how the game is played today.
The Bulldozer, he's checked in for Edey. And Denver also making a switch. Brown, he's checked in for Peyton Watson. And both free throws good for Gordon. 1:16 left in the second quarter. It's Pippen on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Inside. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Jordan.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now, here's Holmes. Still without a basket. Here's Gordon. And again, Denver no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Outside Pippen. There's 31 seconds left here in the second. Here's Madison. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line for your Grizzlies. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Nuggets making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
"17 seconds left to play in the first half. To the paint, trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. The Nuggets with another miss. Got it up. He's off on that one. And so it's Denver with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. You know, we just got to keep being aggressive defensively, be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And get ready for the fan at courtside. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
These young fellas have been hot. Usually, I'd say it's too soon to tell much, but right now, they're balling.
The talent on display is undeniable. The endurance part, though, open question.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Denver Nuggets.
I love their mentality, the system, getting into the teeth of the defense and getting to the line, super aggressive.
And these days, you can't just launch yourself into a defender and draw the whistle. They're making basketball moves.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Really an incredible game from Michael Porter.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. Jordan is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Madison in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Jordan's shot is off.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Murray outside. Pass to Lowry. Over Jordan. Lowry can't get it to go.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
To the inside. Morant left side. Smart on the wing. Guarded by Porter from 18 feet away. And it's Denver with the rebound. Lowry's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. To the middle. And finished off by Porter.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
Now here's Morant. Smart on the wing. Ball's knocked loose. Jokic with the steal. For 3, Murray drains it from beyond the arc. Murray's got his second bucket tonight.
Got to get out on this if you're the defender, or else Murray will stick it from there.
Outside Jordan, pass to Smart. Pops it up for Jordan, and stolen by Jennings. Jokic inside, guarded by Smart. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. In the corner, it's Jordan. Outside Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Pass to Lowry. Morant with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Murray outside. And here's Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Denver needs to get off his shot. There's Porter with the 3. And it's Madison with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Pass to Morant. Jordan with it. Morant sets a screen for Jordan. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Jennings can't get it to go. Memphis is getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really hard not to foul there. Tall with elite skills. Porter Jr. is a handful in the painted area.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
And what a performance he's put in at the free throw line.
Cash money at the stripe. ATM not wasting any of those chances. You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And the first one at the line is good. G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Nuggets. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Jackson kicks to Morant. Pass to Madison. Outside Jackson, trying to end the drought. Sinks the triple.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Jennings, the bounce pass. Gordon deciding where to go with it. It's back to Jennings. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Some changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for the Bulldozer. Williams comes in for Jordan. And it's Ty Jerome in for Marcus Smart. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And they've made a living off of their opponent's mistakes. Top 10 in the league in terms of points off turnovers.
And once again, on their block shots, rim protection, Greg, has been a focus this season, and it's gotten them a spot in the top 10. They are very tough inside. Jackson passes to Jerome. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant looking around. Off target with his 3. Here's Denver now. They're on an 11-3 run. Morant against Jennings. Jokic sets the screen for Jennings. And another miss by Denver.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And stolen by Gordon. And Porter, here we go.
Now we get a chance to check out Nikola Jokic. This last month, he's been positively
Grizzlies trail by 20. G.G. Jackson is out there with Williams. Then there's Ja Morant, then it's Edey, and it's Jerome in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Morant. He has 6.
As usual, Morant bringing down the house.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone, top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
Here's Jokic. And again, Denver no good. Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Aaron Gordon fits perfectly with this team because of his lunch pail approach. Coach Michael Malone said, I think Aaron Gordon is a prime example of somebody who's truly selfless. He does the dirty work for us, and a lot of times he doesn't get the credit he deserves. Brian, not today.
That's right. Good call, Allie. Thank you. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
That free throw misses. Watson, he's checked in for Denver. He's off on the second. Edey. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Memphis making a switch here. Aldama's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Richard, for years, the Grizzlies team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Now here's Jokic over Edey. And it's Jokic missing.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And Denver making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The electric Ja Morant. High-flying, fast, fearless. Where's that mentality come from, RJ?
There is just a fearlessness like you mentioned. Most players, you just have that mindset. You don't care. You're going to attack the rim. Doesn't matter if you could potentially get hurt. You are going to take off. That mindset is a level of aggressiveness that only Ja Morant possesses. Look at the release from Johnson, getting that shot off before the defenders can close out.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. Back to Williams. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And the intensity Murray plays with is impressive. Excellent work forcing the issue and drawing the contact.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A., because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Williams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 17. Outside Morant. Good D by Jokic.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And here's Gordon from the arc. Aldama grabs a board. Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him. Brown's checked in for Murray.
And for the Nuggets, number 0, Christian Braun.
Pass to Morant. Aldama outside. Williams on the wing. And again, it's Memphis missing.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a chance here to check out some stats for him. He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Gordon.
And talking about Gordon, just a freak athlete and ferocious dunker, a valuable role player on this team.
So both teams changing it up here. Both free throws good from Gordon. Grizzlies trail by 19. Now here's Williams. Give him 8 points now. From deep, Morant. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Brown passes to Watson. Here's Gordon. The Grizzlies pull it in. Edey's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Morant. Pass to Edey. Here's Wells. Drains the triple. Wells has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
From deep, Johnson. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Johnson's got 14.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Edey, averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Morant. Here's Edey, defended by Gordon. Edey, that's good.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
The Nuggets lead by 17. Watson with it. Down low. Here's Gordon. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
Hey, when Gordon is playing with confidence, Aaron is a handful for defenders.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Aaron Gordon. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Denver making a change here. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Grizzlies trail by 18. Morant looking for an opening. Pass to Williams. Aldama with it. Fires the three. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games. Second, the Nuggets.
They're on a great run defensively, treating every possession with a sense of urgency.
Denver leading by 18. Here's Brown. Johnson on the wing, guarded by Aldama. Gordon outside. There's the three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Morant. Pass to Williams. Here's Edey. He's got 5. Morant into the lane. The second effort. Edey, that's good. Edey's got 7 points.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
And here's Johnson. To the inside. Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, the vertical Gordon has is phenomenal. So why settle for the layup when you can just slam it down?
Pass to Edey. Outside Morant. Now here's Williams. Here's Edey. Defended by Gordon. Edey, that's good. Edey's got 9 points now in the second half.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Gordon. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And Gordon's coaches and teammates like seeing him draw fouls, taking charge and forcing the defense to act.
And the free throw numbers for him, 6 for 7.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Here's Wells. Pass to Morant. Here's Madison. Clock at 4. Back to Morant. Fires for 3. Brown grabs the board.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Basket's good. Gordon's got 7 now in this quarter.
You won't often find Gordon in the mid-range, but he cleverly capitalizes on an opening.
Outside Morant. Looking to end this cold spell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
The free throw drops for Morant.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Memphis making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Lowry, he's checked in for Denver. And Morant drops them both.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
They set a pick. Inside. Lowry, good. Lowry's got 8.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Right side Morant. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
At the line for the Grizzlies, 1 shot.
1 shot.
There's a minute 12 left in the third. The bulldozer passes to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up from the high post. And he makes it. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
Morant against Brown.
Memphis foul. Jordan. First personal foul. Shooting for Denver. Lowry. At the line for 2.
First one falls. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Nuggets. And he makes both free throws. Here's Morant. 12 points for him. Smart outside. Brown against Morant. Back to Smart from outside the arc. The rebound by Lowry. Lowry's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Porter gets the bucket.
Smart play there by Porter. working his way inside to find a reliable close-range look.
Grizzlies trail by 19. And here's Morant, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Jordan finds Smart. Here's Morant. He got a piece of it. To the paint. Here's Brown. Deflected. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's Denver up 19. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Denver, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. The combo up front is Porter Jr. and the Joker. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. Porter's shot is off.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Madison. And here's Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And it's big when Smart is hitting from deep. Really helps open up this offense.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Johnson a screen on Jackson. Porter gets the bucket.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Grizzlies trail by 19. Smart looking around. Jackson outside. Right wing. Jackson outside. Pass to the bulldozer. Fades away. Rebounded by Denver.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
Jokic with a screen on Smart. Murray against Smart. The kick out to Johnson. Takes the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Madison's. The Grizzlies shooting just 37% in the game. Johnson against Jackson. And he's going for the oop here. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Here's Brown. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
Murray against Smart. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Jackson. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. Williams is checked in for Jordan.
Substitution on the court.
Smart outside. Will it go? It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Now here's Murray. Jokic the screen. Three-pointer, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. To the middle. Richard, every team wants three-point shooters and rim protection. Jaren Jackson Jr. gives you both.
Oh, he is the prototypical big man. He's Defensive Player of the Year. He's led the league in blocks on multiple occasions, and he can stretch the floor and shoot threes.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
And Denver making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And so Jackson nails both of them. You know, for a while now, the NBA has done a last 2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think the players feel about this?
I can tell you how I feel. I don't like the 2-minute report. I think it does absolutely nothing to help the basketball game. Guys are frustrated. They need to move on. If they walk into the next game worried about the last 2-minute report, are they really focused on that game?
And just a nice smooth stroke on that three from Porter Jr. He knows that shot very well.
Pass to the bulldozer. Outside, Williams. He shoots. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Murray. Here's Jennings. From downtown. Sends it home from three-point land.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Jackson, and he lobs it up. Jackson, the pass to Williams. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Jennings. Back to Murray. Gordon outside. Now here's Jokic. He's closely guarded. It's rebounded by Memphis.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Smart for 3. Great D that time from Murray.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Pass to Jennings. Back to Murray. The 3-ball. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Smart with the ball. Now Porter defending. Smart passes to Williams. Well, RJ, there have been so many great rivalries over the years. It's part of what makes the NBA special.
It elevates the league when there are great teams always meeting on the biggest stage. It makes everyone pay attention when the best players are matched up against each other.
At the line for 2, Jaren Jackson Jr.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of his shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
That one misses. Edey, that's good. Great game for him. Double-double now.
I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
Pickett passes to Holmes. Here's Strother from 13. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got rebound number 11. Inside. Here's Wells. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Pickett. Pass to Holmes with his first shot attempt. Rebounded by Pippen. And Richard, with the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think that's a good thing. You don't want minimum players and max players. There is a big gap between those two styles of play. There are so many players that fit in between. There's all-stars. There's young players that deserve a larger portion of the money.
Ty Jerome taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Both teams deciding to change it up. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Nuggets lead by 20. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
All right, friends, it's dance jam time. Get ready to dance like everyone.
Memphis making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies, number 5, Vince Williams.
Murray against Morant. Outside Porter. Back to Murray. Lowry with a screen on Morant. Murray from outside. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 20. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Here's Jokic. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. They still need this. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Left side, Morant. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
There is no secret that Jackson Jr. can score. The D was a little over-aggressive there.
And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, B.A., and I liked it. The stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
First free throw is good. And so Jackson nails both of them. And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. It's a 16-point game. Outside Porter. Back to Murray to stop the drought. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
He notched one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Jennings grabs the miss.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
Pass to Murray. Here's Jennings. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 21.
Impeccable timing from Jokic, getting the positioning he wants and slamming the miss back in.
Outside, Williams. Back to Morant. Richard, over the past few decades, we've seen bench reactions get bigger in the NBA. How much fun is that?
It's so much fun, but I think it also coincides with the league getting younger and younger and younger. So you have these young kids in there that are just there to have some fun and compete.
At the line for the Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr. taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
An exceptionally skilled player. You hope Michael Porter Jr. stays healthy. I mean, his potential is limitless.
Porter hits them both. Now Morant. Pass to Jordan. Throws it up high and slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Now here's Murray. Lowry outside. Jokic throws it down.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
Morant, the pass to Jordan. Williams in the post. He's against Murray. Williams misses. Denver leading by 23. Murray with it. Well, Richard, one thing we're seeing an emphasis on by the league, mental health.
I'm surprised it took people so long to understand how grueling of a mental task it is to try and be one of the 450 year in and year out.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Madison, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Smart's checked in for Memphis.
Shooting 1.
One shot.
And that one misses.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Jennings. Over Smart. Jennings, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
The bulldozer passes to Jackson. Now here's Morant, defended by Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And there's a pick. Smart for 3. They get it back. Madison, and he banks in the layup. Madison's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Outside Porter. Murray for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Smart passes to the bulldozer. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
At the line for 1.
One shot.
.133 left in the final quarter. And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. 16-point lead.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Nuggets.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity stripe.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Michael Porter.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
54 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Murray. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Denver getting their last shot to go. Jerome on the wing. The bulldozer passes to Wells. Here's Jerome. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. And how about that performance in the NBA Cup? 4-0 in the group phase. They advance to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, while they've been dominant so far, it's single elimination going forward. A whole new game, but I do like their chances.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Nicola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. It's when we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nicola. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.